Unattached cases are like gold for a doctor. So let me explain. So if you have a process to attract unattached patients, you're going to do very well in personal injury. So again, what is an unattached patient? Somebody that calls your office, they were in a car accident, you want to get them in, get them treated, and then you ask them this question: are you represented by an attorney? And they tell you no. That's an unattached case. So why is this gold for you as a doctor? Okay. Well, so the answer is, well, let me explain it like this. So when attorneys send you a case, send you a personal injury patient to your office, they had a process, and usually that process involves marketing. And let's say the attorney is spending $100,000 a month in marketing, and a lot of them do. They spend money on billboards, radio, TV, Google pay-per-click ads, and Facebook ads. All of those have a cost. So let's say the marketing expense for this attorney is $100,000 a month. And let's say he gets 50 personal injury clients that month from his advertising. That attorney has a $2,000 acquisition cost per client, right? They spend $100,000 a month in marketing and they get 50 clients. $2,000 acquisition cost. 50 times 2,000, $100,000. Okay, so when they send you a personal injury patient, they're $2,000 in the hole. It's okay, don't feel sorry for them. Their average settlement that they're going to take is $26,000 on average. You are going to get your bill paid. So maybe it's $3,000, $5,000, maybe $10,000. He's getting $26,000 on average. Okay, so that's why when you send him an unattached case, because he's nice to you, you guys have a relationship, they have zero acquisition cost. They got a free client. Your unattached patient is a free client for them. That on average, they're going to settle a case that's going to generate $26,000 for the law firm. Yeah, they should probably reciprocate 1, 2 PI patients for your unattached case, because the math doesn't add up, right? You have a $5,000 bill, they're going to get $26,000 fee for handling the case for them. So that's the value of unattached cases. So do you have a process to generate unattached cases that you can send to attorneys who can then reciprocate and send you cases? For a lot of doctors, the answer is no. So here is a method where you can get unattached cases, right? Because if you're like every other chiropractor out there, well, here's how you get them. You can walk into general practitioners, primary care doctors' offices, the ones that are not owned by a hospital system. That's very important. Because if it says, for instance, so-and-so primary care, and the sign also says, it's owned by blah, blah, blah hospital system, you are not going to get any referrals from that general practitioner or primary care doctor. The hospitals are buying up all these primary care doctors as loss leaders because they want the big exams, the expensive tests, and the surgeries. That's why these hospitals are buying up all the primary care doctors. So you're going to get these unattached cases walking into primary care doctors and general practitioners that are not owned by a hospital system. Okay, but if you walk in there to a primary care doctor, like every other chiropractor does, and goes, "Hey, I see that you're a primary care doctor. We're the chiropractor right up the street. We focus on injuries sustained by people in motor vehicle accidents. And I know that you probably don't do medical legal work. So, hey, send us all your PI cases." That just doesn't work because everybody does it. All those primary care doctors have heard it before, and that's not what's going to get them turned on. Try this instead. When you walk into an attorney's office, for instance, I'm sorry, not an attorney, a primary care doctor, not owned by a hospital system, you can say something like this. You're not even talking to the doctor. You're just talking to the front desk person, office manager, business manager, whatever. Hey, the reason why I stopped in today is because I'm with the chiropractor right up the street. Let's say this is a marketing liaison walking into the office. My name is Mark. I'm the marketing liaison for Slater Chiropractic right up the street here. And the reason I stopped by today is we have patients that come in with back pain. And in addition to their back pain, sometimes they have something else once we do a physical exam and our radiology and all the stuff that we in our workup. Maybe they have hypertension, or we find that they're diabetic based upon their symptoms, or their low back pain is actually a kidney stone, as I suspected, or their mid back pain is a cardiac issue. I'm walking in here because we need, and there's this little magic phrase, we just need like somebody to see our patients. We need a lifeguard for our practice, right? We want somebody that we can trust to send our patients to if we find something during physical exam or on an X-ray or on an MRI that we're not comfortable with. Would you be open to something like that? So do you see what I'm doing? I'm not even talking about personal injury right now. I'm offering to send this primary care doctor patients, right? I walked in there to give them something first. I see things on physical examinations. A lot of my patients, I want to refer them to general practitioners or primary care doctors because they may have signs, symptoms, issues that we just don't take care of at our chiropractic office or our medical practice or orthopedic practice. We need a lifeguard for our practice. So do you see you're walking in there giving them something first? So this gives you an opportunity to possibly meet the doctor. Otherwise, you might not get that opportunity if you say, hey, send us all your PI cases. They're just going to go, okay, hand me your card, and then you leave. Nothing ever comes of that. So you're walking in there trying to get a second opportunity to maybe take the doctor, the primary care doctor, to dinner. Most of them never leave the office for lunch. So this is going to be a dinner meeting. But this is how my private clients are walking into doctors' offices in an attempt to get unattached cases, and it works. But you can't go in there as a beggar. You got to go in there to offering them something before you start asking for their patients. So that's how you're going to get unattached cases in your marketing, by reaching out to other doctors that want nothing to do with medical legal cases. Yeah, and you can do internal marketing to your patient base, that you do PI cases, that you take care, they're not going to understand PI cases, that you take care of injuries sustained in motor vehicle accidents. Give us a call and let's treat you for your injuries. You don't have to talk about unattached cases there, but when you market to your patient base, a lot of times they're going to come to you first, and then you can send that unattached case to an attorney that you know, that you trust, that protects your bill, that's transparent with you, and that will send you 1 or 2 PI patients in return for your kindness. Okay, so that's how you're going to get unattached cases from the medical community, and why they're like gold for you. Because when you send that to a PI attorney, that's free money for them. They should appreciate that and reciprocate by sending you the next couple of clients that live or work in your neighborhood.